Welcome to a new project. I thought I'd start out here with an unveiling. I bought this radio on eBay. I really liked it. So let's not beat around the bush here. Here is the 1937/38 Zenith Cube radio. Here we go.
Holy cow!
There it is. Love that dial. This came without knobs.
I've got the knob for this job, so let's get on with it.
But I did go online and I got me a set of reproductions. They're made out of plastic, but they look like wood. And I'll show those knobs a little bit later. Look at it.
You always think I'm a square.
It's a cube.
This little cube is the gift sensation of 1981.
Let me flip it around and we'll take a look at the rear. Well, there we go. Got a copper-plated chassis here. That looks really neat.
Ooh, neato!
I think we'll take the screws off the bottom and we'll pull that chassis out. You're looking at the bottom.
Nice ass.
Let's get a close-up of this label right here, and we'll get the model number from it. Model 5S218, 65 watts. First thing I'm going to do here is just pull the speaker wire out, since this is attached to the cabinet. All right, let's see what we get here. If you like old radio dials, it doesn't get much better than this. Typical beautiful Zenith dial.
Why, it's beautiful.
Cool dial pointer.
Oh, how nice.
That's a nice piece.
Goes from 550 kilocycles to 1700. And then there's a shortwave band from 5.6 megacycles to 18.
You're beautiful.
I love it. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's see what's been done to this. Nice. Looks like these caps here are Zenith caps. There's a Philco electrolytic, so that's been replaced. These dog bones are original. I think I'll restuff these Zenith caps here. I kind of like those. There's another one with a bunch of wax on there. Let's just melt that wax off and see if we can clean that up a little bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna restuff those. That looks cool. This looks like an antenna coil here. Looks like to be in pretty good shape here.
Well, it looks good to me, too.
There's a small canned ohm resistor here.
Canned goods!
We'll have to check that out. One thing I noticed on here is, looks like the tube shield is missing here and here. Looks like there's another one that's missing over here, so gonna have to come up with like 3 tube shields for that. Look at this. This looks kind of weird, huh? This is the trimmer on there. There's a closer shot of it. Turn that screw there to adjust it. We'll have to figure out what that is. So these two are the IF cans. I'm guessing this is probably a oscillator coil, maybe. Look at these skinny electrolytics here. I kind of like those. I'll probably restuff those too. Looks like all this leaked out of there, so when it's time to power this up, I'm just gonna replace these 2 electrolytics. There's only those 2 in the radio. Let's hope that the windings on here is okay. Let's just do a quick test of the high voltage windings on here. The rectifier tube is a 5Y4. So those pins are 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We should get a good reading on here. 505 ohms. Hey, that's pretty good. Now the filaments on this is pin 7 and 8 for the 5 volts. So 7 and 8. 7 here. 8 there. Should be low resistance. 0.3. It's good news. We'll just check the 6.3 windings on this 6F6 tube, and the filament pins are 2 and 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be low resistance.
Bingo.
That's good news. Okay, what I think I'll do here is I'm going to check the tubes off camera. And if everything is good, then we're going to power this up. It might work, it might smoke, and it even might blow up. So don't go away. Before we power this up, I'm taking a second look at the speaker here. Now this speaker is a permanent magnet speaker. So this is a replacement, but look at here, they got the field coil down here. Probably from the original maybe. And they got the output transformer here. Maybe that's from my original or another donor speaker. But I thought that's kind of interesting.
You thought wrong!
Let's just measure the output transformer here. These 2 pins here. So we got 507 ohms. That's good. You hear it crackling too when I did this. This is the field coil here, over here. See what this is. Got 1069 ohms. Okay, I got a 9-volt battery here. We'll just touch here. Before we start here, I just wanted to show off these knobs I bought. They're made of plastic, but they look like wood, or as much as plastic can look like wood.
Nice knobs.
Okay, we're almost ready for the power up. I've got the 2 electrolytics replaced, and everything else is original. So before we do this, I'm going to flip this down, and we want to pull the rectifier tube out and just measure the high voltage to make sure we don't have any shorts on there. One thing I wanted to point out was one of the tubes that was in there was a 6J7, and according to the schematic, this takes a 6Q7, which is part of the second detector in the AVC circuit. So I put a 6Q7 in there. I don't know if these 2 are compatible. I haven't researched it, but we're just going to test this like the schematic says. So let's pull this rectifier tube out. Now, I did check these tubes here, they're all good. I'm going to hook up to the high voltage pins, which is pins 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see what we get here. I'm going to turn on the variac. The box is hot, so let's just go up to 30 volts right here. 30 volts. We already see 245 volts AC. Looks good. Let's go to 60. 398. 90. Now we're getting up there. 569.
Be careful.
And let's go up to about 115 here. Whoa. 680 volts.
Oh my god!
Let's put this baby in there.
Okay, let's do it.
Now we want to keep an eye on this area here. Now, if you guys see any smoke, please let me know real fast. Then I'll shut it off. Okay, the rectifier tube is in. I'm hopeful here.
Why?
Because I got the antenna hooked up.
Okay.
Let's put the variac hot. Box is hot. I've got this meter hooked up to the B plus here. Take this cap here. Turn the radio on. Put it all the way up. Let's go up to 30 volts. Oops. I put this on DC. Well, look at that. Got B plus already. Wow, this is looking good. $60 volts. $60, $65, $70, $75, $80.
Go, go, go!
Holy.
Well, they probably run it anyways, so you wouldn't really need
Well, Jonas has put his away for a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was so scared.
That is clear. It's not even 90 volts.
Dirt net.
Easy.
I mean, that 340-pound mastiff is actually sad. So.
340.
That sounds fantastic.
I mean, if they can handle it, I do think some pets get scared of the fireworks display. So
I think that had the highest number of pets running away.
Let's go up to 115 here.
Close to the fireworks.
he's done the 4th of July.
Yeah, but has he done it there in Redondo Beach?
Yes.
Okay.
He was here last year.
Look how clear that is.
He's like the closest thing to a non-domesticated animal. He's good.
Did we get anything else in here?
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. How do we do that? Verse 20, teaching them. Jennifer Say joins us now, CEO of XXXY Athletics.
It's picking up stations. This is like it's brand new here.
Champion gymnast. Jennifer, I was not surprised by the Supreme Court decision, but were you heartened by it?
Posted. I don't know if things like this that we're talking about. Sounds like little children.
Yeah.
I like to cuddle under the blankets. Always have. I've always liked a nice cold house. And I turn.
I picked about like 5 or 6 stations. Haven't even replaced any of these paper caps here. B plus is about 280. There you go. 1937, 1938 Zenith. Working again. How many years has this not been working? Or sitting in an attic somewhere? Now it's working? I wonder what some music would sound like on this radio. Maybe we'll get the broadcaster out, play a song, and see how that sounds. Boy, I didn't expect it to work this good. I am very happy. Very happy indeed.
Me too.
Baby, cry, cry, baby, cry, just the way I did the day you broke my heart. Cry, baby, cry, you flew too high, tables turned and now you've learned you're not so smart. You broke every promise, you couldn't be true. You gave me the go-by for somebody new and I needed you so. Cry, baby, cry. My eyes are dry. I'm laughing up my sleeve to see my cry, baby, cry.
Wow. That sounds absolutely fantastic. What do you guys think? Now that the fun part of this radio has been done, it's time for the unfun. I'm gonna have to take this whole thing apart, to be cleaned. And I'm going to start, I believe, here with this dial here. I don't know how it's going to come apart. I'm just going to take the glass off and we'll just go from there. I've been looking at this dial pointer and it looks like it's got a piece of solder on there.
Huh?
Could that be? Did somebody solder that on there?
I don't know.
Well, that's as close as I can get on this camera here. It's zoomed in all the way. That certainly looks like solder to me. Maybe somebody broke that and then they had to solder it on there. Holy crap. I'll have to get my soldering iron out and just touch that to see if that melts. Well, I'll be damned. Somebody soldered that.
Not me.
Let me get the solder wick and see if I can remove that. Here goes nothing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
You can see there that looks like it's been bent there. I'm gonna see if I can pry that up. Put a screwdriver here, then put the soldering iron on here and see if that will lift off. Looks like it did move. Whoa. You don't see that every day, do you?
This is a catastrophe!
What a catastrophe.
What a catastrophe.
Look at this. That's the deflector for the light, and it also protects the light bulb from burning a hole in the dial. It looks like I already burned a hole here. I guess that's what it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like this piece is supposed to come off too. It turns. Here's that piece that was soldered to this. Was it because this was worn and it wouldn't even fit in there unless you soldered it? Why didn't they just glue it? I want to take this whole assembly off. I'm going to have to remove the dial string. So let me just study it so I'll know how it goes back on. Okay, it's fully meshed here. The spring is pointed up here. So there's the view from the bottom. And from there you can see 3 turns of the string. Let me take the spring off from this side. Okay, that goes directly to the spring, and it's only going around there a half a turn. And the other end is hooked up to the spring too. So they're not winding around. We'll have to remember that. It looks like there's 3 screws here that hold this assembly in there. Let's take that off. This tuner here's got 3 nuts on the bottom.
Oh!
So let me go ahead and loosen those and we'll take that out. With the screws loose here, this thing is part of the tuner. It comes down here and it's soldered to this capacitor, this coil, and this wire here. So I'll have to remove this. Here's the bottom of the tuner here. I still gotta desolder this wire here. Here's the other one where I snipped the wires off on that one. Alright. There's the tuner. To clean that up. The progress continues. I removed these 2 electrolytic cans. And this is the antenna can. I removed this, which wasn't easy because I needed to clean this up. Look how cruddy this is. And the easiest thing to do is just take it out. Then I can go to town on it. Next, I'm going to remove these 2 IF cans here. That just makes it easier to clean the cans, then clean this chassis here. You can see it's pretty dirty. Fun times ahead, that's for sure. I got a little package here from a subscriber. I know what it is, but we're going to open it here on camera. It says, "Have fun, Captain Protein." Let's see what he sent. Look at that. It's a pair of socks, but it's Funyun socks.
Oh, wow.
Is that cool or what?
Cool.
I just had an idea. Dickel would love these. He would absolutely do anything for these. But the question is, would he clean my chassis for a pair of Funyun socks? Oh, Dickel.
Yeah, Buzz, what do you want?
How would you like to clean my chassis again?
Not again. Go to hell. I'm not doing that.
I got something special for you.
Yeah, what's so special?
If you clean it, I'll give you these. It's a pair of Funyun socks.
What? Wow! I'll do it! I'll do it! I love it! Wait a second. I like those socks, but you gotta do better than that. What else you got to throw in there?
Well, I bought a bag of Funyuns for today and tomorrow and the rest of the week.
Oh boy! I can't turn that down.
Okay, I gotta go now, so I'll see you later.
Okay, Buzz. I'll see you later. Man, those socks are the coolest thing I ever saw. I suckered Buzz on that deal. Well, I better get started. The sooner I finish, the sooner I can put my socks on and eat some Funyuns. Oh boy!
I just can't help my love for you. Day after day, I'm lonely and blue. Oh, awake or asleep, all of my dreams are of you. Oh, 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 no, you don't care. My love is true. Oh,
Well, I must say, that Dickel did a great job on this. Look at that. And he outdone himself. He deserved those Funyun socks and all those Funyuns I bought for him. Man, I'm loving this.
Me too.
Well, that should do it on today's video. In my next episode, we're gonna restuff these paper caps here. Gonna have to put all this stuff back. Gonna have to clean all this, especially these cans, that tuner. Rewire all these wires here. Hopefully I can put everything back to the way it was and it'll work. I don't know if I can finish this up in part 2 because I still have to refinish that cabinet, but we'll see. I hope to see you then. Good night, everybody. This is Old Buzz 1151 signing off.
Good night, Sweet Buzz 1151.
Oh boy, come to Papa. Well, now I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Mmm, yummy.